Welcome back everyone, my name is GoldyLachs and we are on the Dreamland server once again. And today we are going to make some more progress on this mega base that we have been working on the last few episodes. I'm just thinking about all the new possibilities that this gives us. Like an accidental mob farm right under the base, because I did not take into consideration that this is going to block off a whole heap of light. So now we have a bunch of little friends spawning in for us. And I've been wondering what I'm going to do. Oh, I don't have my Electron. Anyway, I've been wondering about what I'm going to do with this whole bottom area now that it's going to be infested by mobs. Either I'm going to light it up and have everything really nice and moody, or we do something like this. That's right, I've been thinking about blowing up the whole bottom area here. Because then it would also make my base look like it has just come up out of the ground and taken part of the world with it. But I'm not 100% sure yet. All I do know is that I am sick of all of these mobs. But to be able to blow up the whole village, we are going to need a lot of TNT. And we don't exactly have all that much gunpowder. As well as the fact we have our villagers down here that would get blown to smithereens, and we don't want that happening. So maybe we can move them up here somewhere and start once again putting some more work into this mega base. We would almost have to transfer the whole village up here because this pretty much takes up the whole perimeter on all sides, because someone thought it'd be a good idea to build a monstrosity of a mega base. That was me. But I think we're going to need more shulker boxes to store all of our stuff, because we've had to make multiple trips already with the ones that we've got. So I reckon it's time to go back to the end. Grab a pearl because I forgot to get one. And we are back. So let's start where we first went and see if we can find any sneaky shulkers that I didn't see the first time. Oh, there's one right there. Come on. Alright, I searched this place high and low and I cannot find a single shulker to kill now. So I think it's time we move on and try and find another one. Let's go. Let's just keep going this way. Oh look, another exit. That's handy to know. In the distance. Oh, no, just another normal floating bit of end. I think I need to kill some of these guys to make it a little bit quicker to get around. It didn't actually give me the biggest goosebumps ever. For some reason, they just creep me out. Their noises, their lending hate for me, just does it. Oh, that was very close. So I walked, and I walked, and I built, and I built, and I pearled, and I pearled. And then finally, you guys see that? That's an outline of an end city. Now I just gotta get over there. And it has a ship. Came here for shulkers. We're gonna leave with another elytra, which is handy because I didn't bring mine with me. There's one. We could only get it. Hello? I should have brought my shield with me. That would have been a smart idea. Yep, that would have been smart. Yeah, come on. Nothing. There's another one. And several minutes later of flying around with my head scratching the roof. Probably a smart idea to take these guys out before I start heading over. There's one. And there's the other. Alright, let's go. Awesome. Collect all the goods. Breaking and entering. Take this one too. Make sure there's no one that's going to pay us a sneaky visit. Take that. And that's it. Whoa. There's always one. Give me a friend. There we go. Man, we've been far luckier with shulker shells this time. We didn't get barely any last time. We only got 4, and this trip we got 13 already. That is nuts. And a new elytra. Perfect. Let's see what loot we got. Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, and Fortune 2. I like it. It's just a slightly weaker version of mine. It's nearly perfectly the same. I've got Efficiency 4, I've got Unbreaking 3, but I have Fortune 3, not Fortune 2. But hey, I will take it. And I'll take all of this as well as... Nice, nice. A little bit of diamond and nearly a full set of armor. So we have Fire Protection 3 helmet. Protection 3 with Curse of Vanishing, and then Protection 4 Mending and Unbreaking 3 Diamond Leggings. That is pretty good, because at the moment, yep, that's far better than our one. But our issue is now we have no room, so let's get rid of that, And we're done. No, we're nearly done. Forgot one little thing. Make sure we don't drop it. And we take our second dragon head. So let's chuck it on. Chuck our new elytra on. Only use it for a little bit. And that was a successful little end boss trip. So it's time to go home and continue on with what we had planned. And we are back home now. We have completely turned all of our shulkers into some beautiful new shulker boxes, which brings our total up to 8, which is far better than what we were at before. I've also dumped everything I needed into there, and I have made a little Iron Man room, as people do, of some different armors. And these are the sets we've got at the moment. We've got the 2 dragon heads, an extra chest, nearly a full set, the set I conquered the Ender Dragon with, and then my spare elytra wings, which I hopefully won't have to use, but who knows. So there are a few things we need to do in order to get this place up and running just how I want it. Firstly, we got to get rid of this. This is doing my head in. Then we also have to light up here at some point, which I'm thinking we'll use sea lanterns to just kind of, maybe just in the middles, we'll put the 4, we'll see how it looks. We may expand and make a little pattern or something as well. And then we have to sort out this area down here. Now the issues are, I have my villager trader in here that I'll have to move, and I don't want to destroy any of these pillars. All that's in here is fine to get rid of, I don't mind, but these pillars have to stay because we're still getting them built up nicely. And then there's the obvious problem of not having enough TNT, which means we have to make a creeper farm so we can farm all the gunpowder that we need. And I was thinking about putting it somewhere over here. Maybe we can level a little bit of this out to grab the resources we need, and then make it right there. So it's kind of with this whole thing. And horrible timing. First, I will sleep, and then we'll get onto it all. Alrighty, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, and we are ready to figure out what we're going to do. So before we even start blowing all of here up, I need to move these guys out of here. Now I was wondering where I could put them, and I think I'm just gonna put them up here somewhere. Just make this whole area a large base slash city, really, because it takes up pretty much the whole of the village. So I could almost move everything from here up to here, but I don't think that would look very good, just taken out and splat on the top. So I will start making my own little plans up here and figure it out from there. So I'm thinking of covering up this level from here and making all of here flat, and then building up from there. I can use under here for some redstone stuff, maybe put a sorting system and hide it all under here, and just put different things under here that don't need to be seen but can be used for later. The only issues that creates is now I've got to mine out enough to cover this whole area, and you all know how long it took me to get the base for this part, and then I can start building on top of everything. So I think we're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We're going to take all of our shulkers. We'll go down to right over here. We will start mining out the area we're going to put our creeper farm, and use all the materials that we get to be able to fill in the top of here and start more on the mega base. Alrighty, we have our position ready. We have our beacon in place. Who's ready for a time lapse? So far, so good. We've only filled up this shulker box here with sandstone, and then this one about half full, but we've come down a fair few levels. If you remember, the beacon was just about at the height that everything was, so we've come down a fair few. Nearly broke our shovel, so we stopped doing the sand, but this is pretty good so far. I'm not sure if I want to take much more off actually and just kind of build the farm into the side of the mountain. It's a lot lower than what it was originally, so I think we might leave it there for now. Might bring down as we start, but I'll leave that as the base. We'll start making it and then sort of make it come in through here. Could even make an entrance to it through here somewhere so it kind of looks a little bit more natural, and so far so good. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to start filling in the area that I need up here, and I'm going to also light up the whole thing so we don't have any mob spawn. Okie dokie, it is nighttime, so perfect place to start. I'll start lighting up here and then filling in the top, figuring out where more light needs to be, and probably lighting up the top as well, just so we don't have any more mobs spawning up here, because as you can see from over there, there are still some little friends that like to come visit me up here. So we're going to put a stop to that and fill in this and get some real progress going. Alright, so we've used the half shock box and pretty much halfway through the next one, and as per usual, I am not going to have enough blocks. What a shock. So for now, I'm just going to light up this area a little bit, and I'm going to start making work on our new villager trading area, because we're going to have to move all those dudes up here so that they don't get exploded. So through the magical power of editing, this is what I'm thinking. Alright, I know it doesn't look like much yet, but just imagine with me for 1 minute. So there'll be an entrance here, obviously, and I'll make it nice with the upside down stairs going in. There will be little shops set up all around here. Maybe I need to make it a little bit wider to fit them in, but I'll figure that out later. I'll have acacia fencing all along the back here because the color will go really well, and I happen to know where I can find some acacia wood, and it'll be open roof with a couple bigger pillars just to make it look nice, and it'd be like a grand bazaar kind of thing. I can go in, they can all be set up in their nice looking shops instead of just single file all the way down, and they can be color coded with different wool roofs for each one, and yeah, I think it's just going to be great. So that's that, and that is going to be it for this episode. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you later.